What if I told you that a robot, shaped like a human, is already working 10-hour shifts at a BMW factory 5 days a week?
No, this isn't science fiction. This is happening right now in 2026.
BMW just became the first car company to put humanoid robots on real production lines in Europe. And the results from their first experiment in America? They're honestly mind-blowing. Let me show you exactly what's happening. It all started in the United States, at BMW's Spartanburg plant in South Carolina. In early 2025, BMW partnered with a company called Figure AI. They make humanoid robots, and their robot, the Figure 02, looks like something out of a movie. It walks, it moves its arms, it picks things up, just like a human. But here's where it gets real. BMW didn't put this robot in a lab. They put it right on the factory floor. The Figure 02 started working actual shifts, 10 hours a day, Monday through Friday. Its job? Picking up heavy sheet metal parts and placing them exactly where they need to go for welding. This is work that's really tough on human workers. It requires speed, accuracy, and a lot of physical strength. And here are the numbers that shocked everyone. Over 10 months, this single robot helped build more than 30,000 BMW X3 vehicles. It moved over 90,000 individual parts. It logged 1,250 working hours, and it took approximately 1.2 million steps inside the factory. One robot. No breaks, no fatigue, no injuries. Now, you might be thinking, we've had robots in factories for decades. What's so different here? Great question. Traditional factory robots are bolted to the floor. They do one thing the same way over and over. They can't adapt, they can't learn. What BMW is doing is something completely new. They call it physical AI. Physical AI means taking artificial intelligence, the kind that can learn, think, and make decisions, and putting it inside a real physical robot body. So these humanoid robots don't just follow a set of instructions, they actually understand their environment. They can see, they can feel, they can adjust. If something is slightly out of place, they adapt in real time. And here's the part that really matters. They keep getting better. Every shift they work, they learn. Every task they complete, they improve. BMW built something called a unified data platform across all their factories. Think of it like a shared brain. Everything these robots learn at one factory can be shared with robots at every other factory around the world. After the success in America, BMW made a big announcement just days ago. They're bringing humanoid robots to their Leipzig plant in Germany, the first time ever in Europe. But this time, they're working with a different partner, Hexagon Robotics, a company based in Switzerland. Their robot is called Aeon. Aeon is a bit different from Figure 2. Instead of walking on legs, it moves on wheels, which makes it faster on the factory floor. And its body is designed so you can swap out different hands, grippers, and even scanning tools depending on the task. At Leipzig, Aeon will be working on something incredibly important, assembling high-voltage batteries for electric vehicles. This is work where human workers currently have to wear heavy protective clothing because of the high voltage. It's uncomfortable, tiring, and sometimes risky. BMW tested Aeon at Leipzig back in December 2025. The next test phase starts in April 2026, and by summer 2026, they plan a full-scale pilot with these robots working alongside human employees every day. Now, this is the question everyone asks. Will these robots take people's jobs? BMW says no. They say humanoid robots are a complement, not a replacement. The jobs these robots are doing are the ones that are the hardest on human bodies, lifting heavy metal all day, working in protective gear in high-voltage environments, doing the same repetitive motion thousands of times. Instead of replacing workers, BMW wants to free up their people for more skilled, more creative work, problem-solving, quality decisions, and managing the robots themselves. But there's another angle too. BMW's head of process management, Michael Strobel, said something really interesting. He said these robots could allow BMW to bring work in-house that they currently outsource to suppliers. That means more jobs at BMW factories, not fewer. Still, we have to be honest. This technology is moving fast, and as these robots get smarter and more capable, the conversation about jobs will keep evolving. It's something we should all be watching closely. Here's why this matters beyond just BMW. BMW has created a new Center of Competence for Physical AI in Production. It's basically a hub where they evaluate, test, and scale humanoid robot technology. They're inviting robotics companies from around the world to come test their robots under real factory conditions, using real BMW production scenarios. This means BMW isn't just using humanoid robots, they're becoming a testing ground for the entire industry. And they're not alone. China is deploying humanoid robots everywhere, in factories, police departments, even entertainment shows. The global race for humanoid robots in manufacturing is on. We're watching a revolution happen, the same kind of revolution that happened when traditional robots first entered factories decades ago. But this time, the robots look like us, think like us, and learn like us. So that's the story. BMW went from an experiment in South Carolina to deploying humanoid robots across Europe in just 1 year. The question isn't whether humanoid robots will be in every factory. The question is, how soon? What do you think? Are you excited about this, or does it worry you? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If you learned something new today, hit that subscribe button. We cover the most fascinating technology inspired by human innovation every single week. I'll see you in the next one.